Welcome back, everyone, to Dorks Plays. We got a lion. I guess
And
2 lions?
I'm looking through the dice blocks in Super Mario Party because I was reminiscing about our Super Mario Party first impression. Also, before I continue, it's also nice to be able to say words, mispronounce them, and not have one of 2 people point it out.
Shit happens.
Shit happens all the time. Anyway, back to dice blocks. I'm looking at them and it's like, some of them are hilarious and stupid. Others are just OP. You got Donkey Kong, 0, 0, 0, plus 5 coins, and then 2 10s. Donkey Kong, there is no in between. You're either moving or you're not.
He heavily weighs in favor of no movement. 4 out of 6 being no movement.
Yeah. I also love playing as Bowser, where its dice block is literally like 1, -3, -3, 8, 9, or 10. Again, no in between, but most of the Bowser characters are literally like more extremes. Except for Monty, who's literally just you can't roll a 1. But it's every other. It's 2 through 6 and plus 1s. But then you've got Dry Bones, which is 1, 1, 1, 6, 6, 6. Or you got Pom Pom, who's just 4 3s and 8 and a 0. Like, there are no in-betweens. Except for Shy Guy, who's just 4. Just 4.
Shy Guy is good if you know you want to get somewhere in particular.
Shy Guy's good if you're 4 spaces away from where you need to be.
Pretty much.
Very specific, but...
No, Simba, I am not using your limit break that drains all of my MP. Simba, you've been away from this place for how long? You should not even have the mentality of being a king.
Gonna fight your uncle for this?
Yes, Timon. This is my home.
I think it was your home.
Man, I forgot how short this world was. I thought we still had like another mini-boss before we got to this point.
Simba, you're alive.
This kingdom doesn't belong to you.
Simba's the rightful king.
The choice is yours, Scar. Either step down or fight.
I love how I remember Film Theory did a video about this, basically saying Simba would lose this fight absolutely. Because he's been sustaining himself on bugs, which
Put the past
he
behind me.
could not maintain the muscle he needs.
Subjects have they?
Simba, what's he talking about?
Go on. Tell them who's responsible for Mufasa's death.
I am.
He admits it, murderer. If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive. Do you deny it?
No, but it was an accident.
You're in trouble again. But this time, Daddy isn't here to save you. And now everyone knows why.
And then he does the dumbass thing where he actually reveals that he was the one who did it.
I think I've seen this before.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yes. I remember. This is just the way your father looked before he died. Here's my little secret. I killed Mufasa.
Ah, yes, I remember that day with the dark, phasey background.
Tell them the truth.
All right, all right. I did it.
Well, that was easy.
Louder.
I killed Mufasa.
Wow, that is just... I'm sorry, but the plot line to this is just so ridiculous. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna put you near death, then I'm gonna have you tell them you killed them, then I'm gonna tell you, and then everything is just gonna...
Yeah, it's kind of just what Kingdom Hearts does. It's like, oh, this...
Oh no, this is what happened in the original movie too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez, I know, because I know with Kingdom Hearts, they just sped up everything.
No, that's exactly, like, literally, basically, the only thing missing is fire. But, like, literally.
I'm so glad we had Simba in our party for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, it barely got to fight anything. Now we're stuck with the questionable bird.
Yeah, we gotta beat up hyenas.
But yeah, no, literally, like, I watched the ending to the movie, and it was literally, like, the same thing. He was like, you reveal that you killed him, then I will put you over a cliff, reveal that I killed him, you'll immediately get back up, and then I, without any hesitation, will admit to the truth. And then basically die for it. It's a 1994 movie. It's been almost 20 years. Oh no, it's almost been 30 years. Dude, the Lion King's gonna be 30 years old next year.
Simba's old.
Damn, man.
Wait,
But-
when did the movie come out?
1994.
Jeez, I'm 2 years older than The Lion King. That's a sobering thought.
I'm 1 year younger. The Lion King came out in between us.
Yeah, it seems that way. More hip for Sora. And Donald, but he's gonna waste it. Donald always wastes his HP.
Where's Simba?
He went up there.
How could you know? This also for daylight.
Yes. It's a Noibat Community Day.
Wait, what community day?
Noibat.
Oh. That one I don't understand why it needs 400 candies to become a Noivern.
Bro, it's literally just another goddamn Swablu. But then again, this thing had better be strong when it evolves. That's all I'm gonna say. Because as far as I'm concerned, CP isn't all that high.
Oh god. If anyone has motion sickness, do not look at this screen. Those slow motions were... Ugh.
Rar.
Glor. Guess we get the famous no in there somehow.
Okay.
What, no Wilhelm scream?
That was just a sneak preview, cause this ain't over. Oh, not by a long shot.
Based on what?
Anger and jealousy turned the king of Pride Rock into a heartless.
Except that doesn't
your
make
kingdom's
sense.
gonna rise
He's still
again.
himself.
But this time, as the Pride
The
lands
game
of
is trying to establish the Heartless are not people, or whatever the closest thing to a people would be.
Oh, look who's back.
What's up, cat?
Oh, well, that was easy.
I'm sorry. Why is he on fire?
They had to find some way to make this challenging and new, different.
I mean, I'd argue they still failed at that, but...
Yeah, but Ryan, you don't understand. He was a lion, but now he is a lion on fire. So original and new and different. Just set the living being on fire and then call it a boss.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why does Goofy sound like a discount Shaggy?
Oh, now he's covered in electricity.
Now he's Lightning Cat. Thundercats. Thunder. Thunder. Thunder.
Go, Sora, drift.
Tokyo Drift. Darkness Cat.
We're not in Tokyo. Would that mean it's Pride Lands Drift?
It's Mario. Nah, this is Mario Kart.
Let me guess. Next is Ice Cat. Oh no, back to Fire Cat. Alright, I can't guard. I know magic. Simba, did you just use a potion?
Meow.
You have no opposable thumbs.
Just bites the potion.
Goodbye, Scar. We just beat up a lion.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a Heartless. We just killed a lion. I know they said he's a Heartless, but I don't buy it. I don't see an emblem anywhere. Couldn't even make it like a lion-themed monster.
Is this murder?
I think it definitely feels like murder.
Rawr.
Hooray for murder?
There goes the bad cat.
And now good cat, I suppose. Interesting how
Picturesque scenes of just rawr.
Interesting how Nala is the only lioness that isn't like brown. Like it's a different shade of brown, like a golden brown. The other ones are just brown.
Rawr.
I'm sorry, what is he using? Is he using the concept of death?
I don't think that's how it works, Sora.
Or is he using the sun?
Oh, now he decides to use his tail. Maybe you should have been doing that the entire time, buddy.
It probably helped him quite a bit.
Waggles his tail, waggles the keyblade.
Hey, what's with the light show?
We have to say goodbye for a little while.
I'll go tell Simba.
Oh, he's probably busy. Just tell him we'll be back soon.
You don't know how long he'll be back. Also, you don't know what the time difference between worlds is.
How do we know that, like, 1 year here isn't like 5 months or a month in our place?
Yes, so.
What do you mean, guess so? What if he forgets to tell the carnivores who we are? One look at you, and you're a pig roast!
That's Mr. Pig Roast.
Same thing! And I'm not sticking around to be anybody's pork dinner!
Pumbaa?
Well, goodbye, Pumbaa.
Never forget your true buddies.
Now we can cast Fira, I think? Because we already have fire. Yeah, I mean, so... I don't know how much you know about, like, Final Fantasy's, like, magic system, but it's basically, like... it's not a new episode, it's just another Coliseum. But basically, for the most part, it's like a 3-tiered system.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, to use fire example, it's Fire, Fira, Firaga.
So it's basically like how Fire Emblem Awakening treated its magic, where there was like fire, Hellfire, Arc Fire, shit like that.
Sort of, yeah. Except for the most part, they like do the largely the same thing. It's just stronger and stronger.
We got Rabbit's house.
Yeah, we just dethroned the King of Pride Rock, and this is how we're ending today's episode. Just
Going to the Rabbit.
yeah.
Wabbit. Wabbit. Eeyore.
Oh, dear. Come
To the deer indeed.
Nice job, Balloon.
Eeyore, Pooh, are you okay?
I mean, Pooh's just filled with stuffing, so I don't know if he's got any real concern there.
Pretty sure they're both.
Likely would have fallen down anyway.
You know what? Sora being around probably makes building a house for Eeyore a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, someone with opposable thumbs.
Wouldn't want to spoil your fun day, though.
Well, hello, Piglet. And hello, somebody I don't know.
Boo, this is Eeyore. You know Eeyore, don't you?
I do?
You know what the hilarious thing is? It doesn't even feel all that different from Pooh's natural character to be this bumbling.
That's fair.
Like, I know my Winnie the Pooh, and this guy is just the most happy-go-lucky character you can imagine. Just kind of stumbles around, does things for fun. Very little concept of danger.
I guess it's worth a try.
But then again, I guess when you live in a place that's almost void of danger, you never really have to know threats.
First, we gotta find some
This
honey.
is true. Where can we find food? I don't know, maybe Rabbit's house? Considering
You're
that-
literally in front of a garden.
Oh, but specifically honey. Because this sack of fluff doesn't do anything other than eat honey.
Well, to be fair, I don't eat much other than meat.
But at least meat has other qualities to it besides being food.
Fair. Protein.
Depending on the seasoning, you might be able to get something else with it. But like, honey is just sugar.
I love meat. I love steak. I got steaks in my freezer. I gotta cook those up someday.
But before we solve Pooh's problems, there's treasure.
There is treasure.
Another daylight piece. How many of those do I have? Oh, it's one of the last. Nope.
Mm.
Any more treasure? No. I guess I'm just being told I have to. I have to interact with the puzzle now. Wait, Rabbit has thumbs.
Indeed. Also, you're trying to tell me that the only way into Rabbit's house was through that little burrow? A little hole? You telling me he doesn't have a front door like everybody else?
No, he does have a front door. That's the weird thing. That
Yeah, then why the hell was he so... I mean, I guess I can understand when you have a fat stuffed bear blocking one of your entryways. But come on, man. He had, like, another entrance at least.
yeah.
Although I guess he kind of had to, because he got out of the house multiple times.
Rabbit, you are... to make it obvious, you are a rabbit. Why do you need honey? I'm just gonna take this.
Nothing to resist.
I'm just gonna take this. Num 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 num. Rabbit is literally right outside your house. That is not a safe place for your honey.
I love the way Pooh eats honey. Just slathers it on his paw and just shoves his whole paw into his mouth. Man, this throws me
honey.
back. I love Winnie the Pooh. I love how nobody bothers to explain any of this. Like, video games are like, we're gonna let the problem present itself for like several dialogue bits before someone actually mentions anything, if at all.
Yeah. But I'm going to assume... Actually, I can't even gauge the size of those frickin' pots. Like, how much honey could you get in there? Is it like a gallon of honey?
Considering that thing is about the size of his actual stomach.
Emergency rations. Rabbit, you don't eat honey.
Why would you need emergency rations? This is the 100 Acre Wood. When has that place ever seen an emergency?
Oh, right. Wait, we're sliding on a pot of honey. There's honey. There's a honey texture on it, so there's honey in
You're
this
also
pot.
just casually flying.
While collecting orbs of honey, I guess?
What on earth are you, like... Is this just some kind of rocket honey pack? This honey pot's just jet propelled.
Anime. And then, for some reason...
What the hell is this
Book.
game?
Like,
What on earth is this?
I know the whole world is a literal storybook, But I don't recall them being able to interact with the book.
No, in the original movie they did make these kinds of jokes.
Okay.
Like, there was I believe I do recall there being a part where the story was like, yeah, there was so much rain that it was washing some of the words right off the page. But I think that was mostly supposed to be a joke, not so much of an actual... And now there's a giant snowball chasing me.
Yeah.
Ryan, do you remember how you felt when we played A Hat in Time?
Yeah.
I think I'm there. I think I've reached that point myself. And I think the funniest thing is, all of it's simply coming from the Winnie the Pooh world, nothing else. Like,
yeah, there's enough batshit crazy in Kingdom Hearts, but it's Winnie the Pooh that it just breaks you sometimes.
Yeah, no, this will do it. This looks like, you know what this looks like? The tree slide from Mario Galaxy 2. Did you play Mario Galaxy 2 or no?
It's been a long time. I don't think I've played much of that one.
We will eventually. I can tell you right now, like, Mario Galaxy obviously is the next game in line for the 3D platformers.
Have just as much as you'd like.
Why, thank you.
For all of that, we got that. I would have expected at least a small hill full of honey.
I would say it's enough to bury this bear in sticky yumminess.
Somebody, but do you know where I might find another smackerel or two of honey?
I mean, there's a reason why people assume, or not assume, but have made the connection, or not the connection, like, said that these guys are based off the 7 deadly sins. Pooh Bear is definitely gluttony.
Yep.
What in the world has gotten into Pooh Bear?
Whatever it is, we better.
Oh, well, I guess none of them actually know.
Yes, and quickly too.
Oh, stuff and fluff.
Yeah, I don't. Or was it 7 deadly sins, or was it like mental?
Yeah, no, it was no, they.
Or it was mental illnesses.
Mental illnesses, because
Eeyore was depression.
Tigger was ADD.
Oh, that's right. Granted, there's absolutely nothing to back any of this up beyond speculation.
I'm pretty sure Piglet's paranoia.
He doesn't even remember who I
I
am.
don't know if it's paranoia. He's got self-esteem. No, because Eeyore's already got that. But
Oh, Rabbit was OCD,
He's sleepwalking and dreaming.
as far as I'm concerned.
Well, if I am dreaming, which I suppose I could be, I hope that I get to the part where you invite me to lunch again very soon, Rabbit.
That's right, you're always stopping by for lunch. Wait, Pooh, you called me Rabbit.
to be fair, besides Pooh Bear, and besides Pooh Bear and Eeyore, it probably wouldn't be too hard to guess most of their names.
Just follow the naming convention here.
Even Tigger is just another G in Tiger.
And hello to you too, somebody I don't know.
Rip Sora.
Well, at least you remember Rabbit and Eeyore now.
Looks at Owl. Who are you? What do you think I am?
Honestly, Pooh Bear, just take a guess.
Are you a duck? Under the microscope he goes.
But with that wraps up this episode. We'll see everyone in the next episode.
Ow, my hip.